Ciao ragazzi, ciao a tutti, ben ritrovati qui su Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. L'altra volta avevamo affrontato un po' di guardie in giro per il... Oddio. In giro per la nave e adesso dobbiamo... Avevamo sentito anche un messaggio nell'interfono e adesso proseguiamo in questa zona. Qui sta arrivando un simpatico amico che non mancheremo di far addormentare, ovviamente. Sempre molto educato Snake, esatto. Qui ce n'è un altro. Stavo ascoltando la musica, mi sa. Ok. E... Oddio, cos'è? Vedo un puntino. Ce ne dovrebbe essere un altro, esatto, nascosto. Ah, sta dormendo, bene, bene. Molto, molto bene. C'è molto da divertirsi su questa nave, da quello che possiamo vedere. Prendiamo i proiettili. Come sempre poi vi ricordo di supportarmi con tutto quello che vado a portare sul canale. Nel caso foste nuovi vi do il benvenuto e vi invito ad iscrivervi ed attivare la campanellina delle notifiche. E poi sia che foste nuovi sia che foste già iscritti, vi invito come sempre a lasciare un mi piace e a commentare. Questo ci aiuta sia con l'algoritmo che, come dico sempre, opera in maniera a noi molto sconosciuta. e, e niente, poi è anche utile per commentare i vari episodi, insomma, se mi sono perso qualcosa, se volete interagire con me, ecco. Sapete che mi fa sempre molto piacere rispondere. Dopodiché passate da tutti i social di cui trovate come sempre il link in descrizione, che riaggiornerò visto che abbiamo cambiato di recente il nome del nostro gruppo Telegram, per uniformarlo un po' al fatto che ormai parliamo di tutto e non solo di Resident Evil.
All communications to the halls have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Qui saremo un po' liberi di utilizzare la pistola normale.
Yes, sir.
Mi sa che ci ha
We will
visto,
secure your
cioè
exit with our lives if necessary.
si vede la pistola. Poco furbo Snake in questa occasione.
Yes, sir. Who goes there?
Bene. Ovviamente bene si fa per dire. E dai. Ok, due a terra. Aia. Aia. Mi sa che tra poco... esatto, iniziano a lanciare le granate. Ok. Già battuti. Pensavo di doverli fare fuori tutti. Non so se siano morti effettivamente tutti, eh. Infatti, vedi. Oh, girati. Ah, ci ha chiusi dentro. Ma è scorretto così, dai.
Who goes there? Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
Addio.
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Bene. È diventato amichevole Ocelot,
Snake,
si
are
vede.
you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear...
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No, I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed.
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Okay, Snake, let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot
Beh,
of
un po'
that.
sgamoni però.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Bene.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly.
Beh, però se stanno
There's a
ascoltando adesso lo
workstation
sanno, no?
in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into US military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing.
Sembra il
Commandant's
sistemista che
already begun
abbiamo al
his
lavoro.
speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a
Ok,
countermeasure
quindi
to
come
its
vedete
weapons source.
adesso abbiamo del tempo
Anything that can stand up to a Metal
che
Gear is
è ampiamente
no
sufficiente
Metal
per
Gear.
farcela, ma insomma non
With Ray,
viene...
the the hundreds, if not thousands of
Conviene
metal gears that
spiegarsi, non
exist all over
perderne,
the world
non
are
perderne
no longer
troppo.
a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation
Non so se mi devo
will be
curare, però
tanked, and it will be
magari
the
lo faccio
Marine
dopo.
Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear.
È abbastanza particolare questa zona, perché dovremmo andare a sfruttare il fatto che comunque questi soldati si girano per guardare le varie diapositive, ecco.
Nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a
Vabbè.
swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development,
Avviciniamoci,
but it cannot be more different in
Vabbè.
nature from the Navy's.
direi che lo possiamo lasciare
There's a
anche
program that will
sveglio.
add fuel to the uncontrolled
Pensavo di
fire of
addormentarlo,
nuclear
ma
proliferation.
non credo serva. Ovviamente non passate lì
It's a
sotto,
fact
perché sennò
that
la
players
guardia
in
vi
favor
vedrà.
of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about
Comunque anche
their
questa
nuclear
fase,
strategy in the light of the
seppur
military
semplice,
dominance
voglio
spelled
dire,
out
niente
by
di che,
Ray.
è stupenda, perché insomma dover stare attenti a dove guardano i soldati, perché si spostano in base a dove guardano le diapositive, ora vedete.
Power will mean a new world
E
order.
secondo me è una bella...
Marine Corps will play a central role in its military
Vedete?
affairs.
Tac, e si sposta.
Some say that the strategic importance of
È
aircraft carriers
una bella
will
cosa,
reduce by
insomma,
the completion of Ray.
a cui
The
stare attenti.
opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass.
Questo non so se stordirlo o meno, non so se si gira anche lui.
Not to mention
Sì,
interference
si gira
from
anche
a
lui.
major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps.
Direi che
The
possiamo
enemy
andare,
is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen.
sperando di
Please
fare in
bear that in
tempo.
mind. This turned out to be longer than expected. At ease. Rest a little.
Bene.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Ciao. Che bello. Si spera sempre che a nessuno venga mai in mente di sviluppare un'arma del genere.
Metal Gear.
I have a daughter. And it is my greatest wish never to have her or her
E
children
andiamo a fare i
experience
fotografi.
the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future
Potremmo
generation.
fare vari tentativi,
As a soldier, I know
ma
that
quando le foto saranno sbagliate Snake non dirà niente, invece. Ecco,
All right.
Metal
questo
Gear
significherà
Ray is
che
amphibious,
abbiamo scattato bene.
unlike the Army's Rex.
Questi qui non si accorgono di nulla, bah.
Move in undetected and make its landing on any shoreline.
Ok.
Good.
Its onboard joint tactical information distribution system identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out of massive
Allora, la camera.
It is the ultimate weapon. And it is yours
Ok,
to
questa va
own.
bene.
I'd like you all to think about what that means.
Abbassiamoci perché c'è una guardia
The
nascosta.
National Missile Defense Program was initiated in the end of the 20th century, projected to completion in 2005. However, the NMD trial conducted in the year 2000 was a complete failure, and the success of the 1999 trials is now considered a chance happening.
Qua direi che ci possiamo alzare.
No technological solution in sight, and the
Possiamo
program was
fare
already
l'ultima
attracting
foto.
strong criticism from Russia and China
Perfetto.
for its potential violation of the anti-ballistic missile agreement. The fact that any development in missile defense would trigger accelerated weapons development has been pointed out from the very beginning.
Ok.
President Sears forced the NMD proposal through and succeeded in deploying the program. Some say that it was a military
Piano.
interest with plans for the $100 billion program budget that actually arranged the legislative approval.
Beh. Sto premendo tastazione, scusa. Ah no, ho sbagliato. Vediamo se vanno bene. Però direi di sì, insomma, perché ci ha dato conferma su tutti quanti. Su tutte quante. Che figata, cioè è assurdo sto gioco, veramente assurdo.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first image is... It's almost right, but not quite. We can't use this.
Ok,
What's next?
questa dovrebbe andare
Okay,
bene.
that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag.
È uguale a quella di prima, però vabbè.
Okay, what am I seeing now? Okay, this works. It's a great front view.
Grazie, grazie.
What's next? You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot. Okay, what am I seeing now? This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well.
Dimenticate foto ed esci subito da lì. Agli ordini, capo. E adesso ci sarà un lungo filmato, perciò vi lascio tranquilli a seguirlo e vi do appuntamento al prossimo video. Mi raccomando, ricordate sempre di iscrivervi e di attivare la campanellina delle notifiche, di lasciare sempre un mi piace e di commentare. Sarà mia cura rispondervi ogni volta. Passate anche da tutti i miei social di cui potete trovare il link in descrizione e come già detto ci rivediamo nel prossimo video.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back. Nobody move. Understood? This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Kurlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one! Kurlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program. Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid! The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's on.
proceeding as planned, sir. Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.